Who was Samudragupta? Well, he was a very famous and super powerful king. He ruled in ancient India, a land of wonders. He belonged to the great Gupta dynasty. This family was known for its wise rulers. Samudragupta was one of its brightest stars, shining ever so brightly. He made the Gupta Empire incredibly strong and vast. People still remember his amazing name today, so many years later. He was a true hero of his time, a real superstar king. His stories are very exciting to hear, full of adventure and bravery. When did he rule, you ask? Samudragupta lived a long time ago, my friends. It was around the 4th century. Can you believe it? That means about 1,700 years before our current year of 2025. His rule was part of India's golden age, a truly magical time. This was a period of great progress and happiness. Art, science, and culture blossomed like beautiful flowers then. So many new ideas and discoveries came up during this era. India was shining brightly on the world map. And guess what? Samudragupta played a big part in making this happen. Why is he so important in our history books? Samudragupta was a great warrior, you see, really brave and strong. He won many battles against other kings. He expanded his kingdom far and wide, making it huge. But hold on, he was not just a fighter, oh no. He also loved art and music very much. He encouraged poets and scholars to create wonderful things. He was truly a man of many talents, a multi-talented king. This made him a very special and unique ruler. He achieved so much in his lifetime, it's quite astonishing. So, get ready to learn more about this fascinating king. In this essay, we will explore his exciting life story. We will find out all about his royal family. We will see how he became such a great conqueror, a champion of champions. We will also learn about his deep love for culture and the arts. Samudragupta's story is very inspiring for all of us. It tells us about a glorious past of our incredible India. So let's begin our amazing journey right away. Let's discover the legend of the mighty Samudragupta. Are you excited for this adventure? Samudragupta came from a very royal and respected family. His father was the famous King Chandragupta I. It was Chandragupta I who actually started the Gupta Empire. He was a very clever and strong ruler, a true visionary. Samudragupta's mother was the lovely Queen Kumaradevi. She was a princess from the Licchavi clan, a very powerful group back then. This marriage between his parents was very important for the Guptas, you know. It helped them gain more power, more respect, and more friends. It was a super smart move indeed. Samudragupta had a really good childhood growing up as a prince. He received the best education that was available in those ancient times. He learned about many different subjects, from ruling a kingdom to understanding scriptures. He was taught how to be a good and just ruler. He also learned the arts of war, which was very important for a prince. He was trained in archery, how to use a bow and arrow, and also swordsmanship. He was a very quick learner and extremely intelligent. He showed great promise from a very young age. Everyone knew he was special and destined for greatness. His father, King Chandragupta I, chose him as the next king. The king was very proud of his son Samudragupta. He saw his son's great qualities and amazing potential. He believed that Samudragupta would be a fantastic emperor, the best one yet. So he publicly announced his important decision in his grand court. He declared Samudragupta as his successor, the future king. This might have been a bit of a surprise to some people in the kingdom. Perhaps Samudragupta even had elder brothers who hoped to be king. But his father knew best, and he chose the most capable and deserving son. This strong start in life helped him a lot, you can imagine. His family background was very powerful and influential. His excellent education prepared him well for all the future challenges. Being chosen directly by his father gave him immense confidence and support. He had a solid foundation to build upon his future successes. All these wonderful things helped Samudragupta tremendously. They shaped him into the great and mighty emperor he eventually became. He was absolutely ready to lead the vast Gupta Empire. He was ready to make it even greater and more glorious than before. Samudragupta was a very ambitious king, full of energy and big dreams. He wanted to make his empire much bigger than it was. He dreamed of a united India, with many regions under his wise rule. So he started many military campaigns, leading his armies from the front. He led his brave soldiers courageously into many battles. He fought against many other kings and chieftains across the land. His soldiers were very loyal to him and extremely well trained. He himself was a brilliant military strategist, a master planner. He planned his conquests very carefully and thoughtfully, always aiming for victory. He is famously called the Napoleon of India. Now, do you know who Napoleon was? Napoleon Bonaparte was a very famous emperor in Europe many centuries ago. He too won many battles and built a large empire. An English historian named A.V. Smith was the one who gave Samudragupta this special title. He compared Samudragupta's amazing military victories to those of Napoleon. This nickname shows just how great a conqueror Samudragupta truly was. He was undoubtedly a military genius of his time, a real master of warfare. This name perfectly highlights his incredible achievements on the battlefield. Samudragupta conquered vast territories all across the Indian subcontinent. He defeated many kings in North India, a region then called Aryavata. He brought these kingdoms under his direct rule. He then turned his victorious attention towards the south, known as Dakshinapatha. He also brought many forest kingdoms and tribal chiefs under his control. His policies for ruling were different for different regions, showing his cleverness. Some defeated kings had their kingdoms taken away completely. Others were allowed to continue ruling their lands, but they had to accept him as their overlord. He was a clever diplomat too, not just a warrior. We know so much about his amazing victories from a special stone pillar. This pillar is located in Allahabad and is famously called the Allahabad Pillar. There is a long and beautiful inscription carved on it. This inscription is called the Prayag Prashasti, which means praise of Prayag. It was written by his court poet and minister, a talented man named Harishena. In this inscription, Harishena described all of Samudragupta's wonderful achievements in great detail. He praised the king's unmatched bravery, his wisdom, and his kind nature. This pillar is a very important historical record for us. It tells us so much about this great emperor. Samudragupta was not just a fierce warrior who won battles. Oh no, he had a much softer and artistic side too. He was a man of many talents and diverse interests, truly remarkable. He firmly believed in the importance of culture and arts. He wanted his kingdom to flourish not just in power, but also in arts. He generously supported learning, music, poetry, and creativity of all kinds. This wonderful aspect of his personality made his reign even more special and memorable. He understood that a truly great empire needs more than just military might. It needs a rich and vibrant cultural life as well, for everyone to enjoy. He loved music very much with all his heart. And guess what? He was a talented musician himself. We know this for sure from the beautiful coins issued during his time. Some of these ancient gold coins show him playing the veena. The veena is a beautiful Indian string instrument known for its sweet melodies. Just imagine an emperor, a mighty conqueror, sitting and playing music. This clearly shows his artistic soul and his appreciation for fine arts. He must have enjoyed wonderful music in his royal court. He also encouraged other musicians and artists in his kingdom. Samudragupta was also a great patron of literature and learning. He had immense respect for poets, scholars, and writers. He invited many learned and wise people to his royal court. His own court poet, Harishena, who wrote the Prayag Prashasti, was a brilliant scholar. That inscription itself is considered a fine piece of Sanskrit poetry. The Gupta period, in general, saw many great writers and thinkers. The famous poet Kalidasa, one of India's greatest literary figures, lived around this glorious time too. Samudragupta created an environment where learning and knowledge thrived. Wisdom was highly valued in his kingdom. Samudragupta's legacy is truly grand and everlasting. He is a very important figure in the rich tapestry of Indian history. He was a brilliant military commander, a true leader of men. He expanded the Gupta Empire significantly, making it vast and powerful. But he was also a refined man of culture, a true connoisseur. He promoted art, music, literature, and learning throughout his reign. He set a very high standard for kingship for others to follow. His reign is fondly remembered as a golden period in Indian history. He showed the world how a ruler could be strong and cultured at the same time. He remains an inspiration for us even today.